Hello guys, what's up? Tutagamon here. In this video we are going to see the performance of a single GTX 1070 in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. As always, this is a digital recording which is done on an external recorder. So what you will see in this video will be pure performance. For this benchmark video I'm using my trusty old Core i5 2500, which is overclocked to 4.8 GHz. There we are. It has 16 GB of memory, and the graphics card is a single GTX 1070 KFA2 model. Latest force were installed and it is overclocked, so it will be boosting to 2 GHz, but we will see that at the end of the video. It is not registering here. Of course, I'm going to use fraps to gather frame rate data. We will see the main result in this file and some analysis with frame latency analyzer at the end of the video. So let me launch the game and see how it performs. A quick look at the options first. I'm using 1080p resolution, textures at high, light and shadow options all enabled except these two cache options. The 1070 can take it, of course, but I'm disabling them for the rest of my cards, so I can have the same settings in all benchmark videos. Film grain disabled because I don't like it. It has nothing to do with the performance. And these are the miscellaneous options. Tessellation could be a little higher, but I benchmark some lower end cards and I keep it at near. Anyhow, this is the same settings I have used in all my Infinite Warfare videos, and I will keep it that way.
He got you, Lieutenant.
Did not.
Skip this cutscene. I'm starting the benchmark.
Nick!
I'm alright.
They're shooting civilians.
Here, take this! Get up! We gotta move!
Sir, they're firing on enemy vehicles.
Evacuate this area immediately! All of you down!
ZDF is using our ATIS guns to shoot down the fleet.
We have to get to the tower to take back control of gun!
Eyes on target. 11 o'clock. Right ahead. Eyes on target. Behind those crates. 11 o'clock.
Good call.
Shooting civilians.
12 o'clock!
He's done.
11 o'clock!
Yeah, I'm on him. Shoot the bastard! Hostile on the wall.
Civilians are everywhere. Check fire.
Targeting civilians! Get that gun! Get the shelter!
No, run!
They're deploying reinforcements!
Cut him down! Drone! Doorway! 12 o'clock!
Civilian reinforcements! 12 o'clock! 10 o'clock!
I can't get him!
Hey, cover me! Contact in the cafe!
We should be close to the tower now.
Civilians are everywhere. Check fire.
Why are they targeting our civilians?
I don't know, Ethan. Our ATIS guns are still firing on our fleet.
The only way to save the city is to get inside the ATIS tower. Endurance is hit! Watch
What's our heading?
Up the street!
Open fire!
Hey, cover me! Stairs, this way!
Second floor!
Yeah, I'm on it!
He's running! Second
Try and flank
point. Lead us out.
Aye, sir. Civilians up ahead.
Hold your fire.
You okay, sir? Get yourself to safety. Get off the street. Head indoors. Left, up the stairs.
You hearing that?
Something's incoming. Move up, let's go!
Get closer.
Heads up! Cons are still down, sir.
Ada's tower's dead ahead!
We're getting close.
C-section's dropping in.
Use grenades on the bonds!
Bots! Behind those crates! Post lock! Bots! Behind those crates!
Pick up the pace.
They're breaking from cover!
Tango's at the fountain!
Push through!
I see him!
It's open. Take us out.
Rock, this way!
Contact! Second floor! Post lock! Yeah, I'm on them.
My building!
Roger.
Four stars.
Yeah, I'm on them.
Incoming. Enemy to the overhead.
Multiple contacts!
They're attacking from the left. Give me cover.
Seth's been trying to take control for years, Ethan.
They knew our whole fleet was here. Reyes, hide that door. I'll clear it behind you. On you, Reyes.
On the front.
Watch out! Lead up fire! Let's get out there.
hijack a box view.
Okay, I'm in.
Good work, Lieutenant.
That's good tech.
Keep it, sir.
All stations, Marines are pinned down. Gold teams cannot advance. We need immediate suppression.
Eclipse, this
Okay.
is Top Cat. How...
So let's see what kind of performance we got. We all saw that the game ran absolutely great, but a performance number is always more indicative. So we have an average frame rate of 123 frames per second. It is a very good score because the game is capped at 125 frames per second for the single player campaign and 91 frames per second for the multiplayer. So essentially the system is maxing out the frame rate cap. As you can see, it is maxed out all the time, close to the frame rate cap. Frame times are very good. There are some spikes here and there, of course, some pretty big ones, but it is a very long benchmark, a lot of data going and coming. It is quite difficult. The CPU usage was quite high, not maxed out. There are some instances where it got above 80%. Overall, not bad. The CPU temperature are okay. RAM usage at 7.7 gigabytes. The power of the card at 60%, 62 give or take. GPU temps are very good, 55, absolutely great, no problem. Core clock at 2 GHz. What? Okay, this is the video RAM usage. It is at 7.5 gigabytes. Crazy. I never thought I would see that. 7.5, 7.6 gigabytes for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Very interesting. It was quite lower on my other systems for the same settings, and the game did run quite well. No limit hit, and let's close with our graphs. Very nice. So first things first, as we can see, we have a very smooth gameplay, very little variability in the frame times, low frame times in general. The average is at 8.15 milliseconds. Stuttering not too much, 2 milliseconds. Frame rate graph, it was crazy high, maxed out at the frame rate cap that the game has at around 125 frames per second. That was an interesting choice, I can say. Frame times, we see these spikes that we saw in MSI Afterburner, but okay, they are not too bad. You see they are hovering at around 10 milliseconds most of the time. It is a very fast performance, however you see it. The time spent graph above 16 milliseconds, nearly nothing, close to 0%. It was running well above 60 frames per second, of course, it was to be expected. Time spent and the percentile, of course, very important graph. Very low frame times, absolutely very low. And the frame times graph, we can see that all the frame times are well below the 15 milliseconds, most of them at around 6 or 7 and 8. Crazy performance, no problem whatsoever. It was to be expected, of course. The game is running quite nicely in cards that are way lower spec than the GTX 1070. In any case, this is the end of this video, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.